Hundreds of people walk through the doors of City Hall and right past this display case every single day. Well, in celebration of Peter Kirk's birthday and of the Kirkland's Founders Week, the Kirkland Heritage Society has dug deep into its archives to not only display our history, but to digitize it as well. Dale and Louita Hawkinson have been married for 40 years.
He's been a computer geek since I met him.
They live with their feline friend named Kat. The Founding Fathers are in their library, the woolen mill in their guest bedroom. There's not a single room in that house that didn't have a piece of history in it.
Yeah, you get hooked into it. It's not
We
that
go to bed talking about it, we wake up talking about it.
it's not that we're historians or we have a real grasp of how to present this, but the part that hooks me is how to convert this into a digital age.
Both worked tirelessly on transferring Arlene Ely's historical book, Our Founding Fathers, onto the World Wide Web.
I mean, I would look at the clock and it'd be 2 o'clock in the morning, and I would still be up fooling around with this stuff.
Yeah, she's a real night owl. I go to bed. I can't handle
Well, I told
that.
you. I called him last week. I said, "How close is it to being on the web?" And he says, "I'm sleeping."
The online version is more accurate than the original version.
And she did all the corrections. So those corrections have been added.
Their hard work promotes our city's history to an international audience. They are already receiving feedback from several people in Europe.
This history thing just seems like it takes on a life of its own.
Now Peter Kirk and our Founding Fathers are only a click away. Their legacy and our city have a new home in history on the internet. For the month of February, you can also see history at City Hall. Deep inside the heart of Heritage Hall lies Kirkland's Archives.
It is fireproof. It's hopefully waterproof, and it's climate controlled.
Oh, okay.
All the above. I mean, the dehumidifier is always on, and it's always cooled or heated. It never has to be heated, but it's always cooled in a stable temperature. One-of-a-kind items that can't be replaced. Now, this is the time when you do don the gloves. We have clean archival gloves here.
Every single object has a story to tell.
The 1880s. This is most likely from that big Victorian house that Peter Kirk lived in. That's the Kirkland Heritage Society logo. This is probably wood from this house.
Some of those stories will be told, but will never be seen.
Fireproof drawer in a fireproof room. And these don't usually see the light of day.
For this month, you can see the stories of Peter Kirk and our Founding Fathers. The past comes alive and lives on in the present. Dale and Louita Hawkinson and others from the Heritage Society preserve our past and pave the way for our future.
It just never ends. There's so much history here.
Dale and Louita Hawkinson are not only documenting and living with history, they are making history themselves. For more information about our Founding Fathers, go to the website listed at the bottom of your screen.